Hi, my name is Kaylaspence, and today we're going to be talking about Season 5 of Euphoria.
Kat, what the fuck is your problem? You're being a bad friend now. You are a bad friend to me, and this whole new personality is seriously unlikable.
Okay, I know I'm looking homey today because I am. I don't feel like dressing up, but I don't ever dress up for these episodes, for these videos. I just kind of wear whatever. I know I have new glasses on, so basically, before I recorded this video, I sat down and I accidentally crushed my glasses, so I gotta find pliers to pull them down. So thank God I had an extra pair of glasses. I might just wear these. If you want to know where I got my sweater from, I don't know if anybody's literally gonna care. This is the Taylor Swift sweater. It came from her store. This thing was pricey, child. I think it cost a good $60. Right now they're selling them for $95. I got it big because I like my sweaters and I like my stuff being big. You know what I mean? So this is a 3X actually. So let's talk about Season 5 of Euphoria. I'm sorry for putting up the last video late. I'm sorry for that. I just got real lazy. I edited it very quickly, but I had to add the videos in and I just got real lazy and I didn't do it till today actually. Sorry for that. This episode of Euphoria, I'm going to tell you this. I was a little mad at this episode, not even going to lie to you. The reason was because the episode was good. I mean, it was great, you know, Rue being on the run and everything. It was real good. I was very much into it. But I would have liked to seen all the characters. I don't like how he is, I get it. Rue's the main character. She's like the chai tea. I get it. But she's not the only character on the show. You know what I mean? There are other characters. There's Lexi, there's Fez, there's Cass, there's Maddy, there's Kat. There's other characters on the show, and I just don't like how he's focusing all his attention on Rue. And I know that she's the main character, but it's can you please? It's almost like the show is only hers, and everybody else is just fucking background characters. But I was just really pissed off because I was I really want to see Lexi and Fez. I really want to see Kat. I want to see other characters, and we don't see them because he keeps showing us the same fucking characters. And I know the show is from Rue's narration. I get it, but she's the only character in the cast. And it was kind of dumb how it was a 54-minute episode. This was a 54-minute episode. And he managed to make all 54 minutes about Rue. There was we had one moment, and I'm going to talk about that moment in a few minutes, where it was at Cassie and Lexi's house. And that was the only moment we had where we saw other people act. How did this episode start off? Girl, I forgot. But basically the gist of it was that we see Rue is kind of in this spiral. She's going crazy. She's going wild because she's got all this stuff in her head going on and she just can't really process it. See her basically fight her mother, fight Gia. Honey, when she broke down the door with her head, I said, ooh, she crazy. She crazy. And then her mother was like, yo, calm down. Gia's hair in this episode was trash. I'm sorry, but it was. I don't know what was going on with her hair, but it was garbage to me. I like her outfit, but the hair on her face just didn't look right with her. You know what I mean? I didn't like that hair. I like the style of hair, but I didn't like that hair on her. I felt really bad for Gia at that moment. You know, she has to live in this household with her mother and her sister. They're constantly arguing. She's scared, all the time scared, and I just really felt bad for her. But when Rue banged down that door, and then she fighting her mother, telling some running up, I said, oh my God. But when her mother smacked her, I said, let's give a round of applause to Miss Bennett. I forgot her first name. Leslie? That's her first name. Yeah, Leslie. And I get it. It's the drugs. I don't know why people like Rue. People love Rue, and I don't get it. I don't like Rue. I really don't. I don't like Rue. I don't like Jules. Like, I don't fuck with them like that. People love Rue. And maybe because, I don't know, because she's on just, I don't know, but people love Rue, and I don't really fuck with Rue. I know she's got her problems, and the drugs, and it's the drugs talk, and it's not her. I get it, but I don't really fuck with Rue like that. Ooh, she pissed me off when she brought up her dad to her mother. And what did she say? She was like, oh, I think dad's proud. Dad, no, that was from season 1. I think she was like, what would dad say right now? Like, kind of taunting the mother with her father's death. I mean, just whoa. Oh, the fight was about her mother found out that she was doing drugs, but it was actually marijuana, and then she got mad at Gia. But Gia was like, I didn't say anything, like, Mom, like, Rue, like, tell her I didn't say anything, like, you know. And Gia loves Rue, and she knows that Rue has, like, these problems, but it's just kind of, like, getting to a point where it's like, I can't take it. I'm gonna make a prophecy. I think Gia's gonna do something reckless. Like, no, I really do. I think she's gonna, like, I think Gia's gonna have a moment in this series where she just is like, fuck it. She's either gonna run away, she's gonna commit suicide. Like, I think she's gonna do something so dangerous that Rue's gonna realize. Like, I feel like it's either gonna be Gia or some character in the show. Something's gonna happen, and I think Rue's gonna be like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, I think she's gonna, like, snap back. She was doing all this cursing, all this arguing, all this crazy shit. And then her mother was like, Jules is in the next room. And I was like, when I tell you, I was so embarrassed for her. I was like, yo, at this point, turn the lights off, shut the door, and plug your ears. That was so embarrassing. I would have been so... Can't you imagine you going crazy and your significant other's in the next room? Like, dang. Jules was never around when she would hear the way that Rue would talk to her mother. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jules was never in that world. And so I think Jules only got to see one side of Rue. You see Jules as, like, she understands that Rue's on drugs, Rue has problems, but she doesn't hold it against her in a way. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Rue did read the hell out of Jules. She read her from cover to cover, child. Like, cover to cover, she read her. And there was something that Rue said. She was like, you love to be loved. And I said that in the last video, in the last episode. Jules is the type of character that she loves to be loved, and she does not care where she gets it. And we see her with Elliot, and you know, she's all up in Jules's face, and Jules is just like, I love you, I want to save you, I want to be here for you. And people were kind of mad, like, I can't believe Jules would tell her mother. And I'm thinking, like, why wouldn't you? If my significant other was on drugs and I knew, I'm gonna tell their parents. Like, why wouldn't you? People were like, I can't believe she told her. That ain't her business. Like, because people think because now she's fucking with Elliot, like, who do you think you are after you're out here hurting her? But I'm like, even then, because, like, what if Rue had a drug overdose and Jules knew the whole time but didn't say anything? People were literally like, I can't fathom why she told her mother. Like, you know what pisses me off? So Susie, which is Lexi and Kathy's mother, was able to identify that Rue was on drugs within 30 seconds of being in the same vicinity as her. But her mother really was like, yeah, my daughter is A-okay. Mm-hmm. Like, her mother either is dumb or blind. You know how some people, they know you got problems, but they don't want to hear it. They don't want it to be real, so they just ignore it. Maybe that's what her mother was doing, but I was like, how you not know your daughter's on drugs? Like, I mean, Rue come to the door every day looking like straight trash. Straight garbage off the corner. And not her hiding in the trash. Okay, I'm trying to stay on track. People really hate Elliot because they feel like he's stirring up all this drama, which I don't really think he is stirring up drama like that. He vibed with Rue at the New Year's party. They did drugs together. It was so fun. He gets to meet Jules, there's this weird sexual attraction that he has to her, but he still wants Rue as a friend, and he likes doing drugs, but he doesn't overdo his drugs. And so I think he realized how fucked up Rue was getting, especially when they went to the convenience store and he saw how like she was drinking and she was on drugs, and he was like, girl, like, you think you should be taking that? And I think that was the moment where he was like, oh shit. Because it wasn't just like some people do drugs for fun, but they aren't addicted. Rue was doing drugs to stay alive. And for Elliot, it was just for fun. But I think he realized, oh shit, she's not doing it for fun. She's doing it to live. And he felt like, oh, I should say something. And I think he had the right to say something. First of all, Rue and Jules have been fucked up way before Elliot came in the picture. He ain't fucking up shit, if anything. He got himself in a situation that was too serious. But yeah, I just think he wanted a drug buddy and things got too serious and he had to cut it off. But I don't really hate Elliot like that. I don't hate Jules. I do hate Rue with a fucking passion. She gets too much screen time and she's fucking annoying as shit. And we basically see Rue fucking parkouring and fucking playing Temple Run through the street. This girl literally got out the car and was like running through the street. I said, girl, she crazy. She must want a death wish. And the fact that she outran the cops, hilarious. She got to Fez's house and Fez like threw her ass out. And then she got in a fight with, no, she was still in the grandmother's pills. And Fez was like, yo, like, this is what you doing? I had to throw her ass out like a fucking dog. But her whole runaround was really, really interesting. I'm going to talk about that whole thing that happened with Cassie, then I'm going to go back to Rue. So, it happened, y'all. She knows. Best part of this episode was Rue telling off Cassie. When Cassie came in, it was like, take it one step at a time, like a fucking poster on a psychiatrist's wall or something, like a psychiatrist's wall. And when she opened her mouth, when Rue was like, can I ask you a question? And I knew what she was gonna ask. I was like, no, she not gonna lay her out right here, right now, in front of Aurora Body. And when she was like, how long have you been fucking Nate Jacobs? I said, everybody, Lexi was like, Lexi play finna be fire. Lexi's play finna be so good. You know, she finna bring all the tea. But I was like, oh, all right. Maddy went off of her. And the fact that she didn't throw any hands really had me pissed off, because she was in her face like this. And when she did the prayer hands, I said, oh, Maddy finna tear her ass up. But the fact that she didn't sock her, I just was like, I was waiting for her to fight her, but she didn't. But I'm hoping this next episode, we see them rumble a bit or some happens. But I was actually surprised that she didn't know. Kat trying to calm things down. Maddy was like, yo, I'm not trying to hear it. You know what she may do? Ooh, since Nate's been fucking Cassie and now she knows, she may leak that tape. Ooh, I just thought of something. That's probably why Nate doesn't want Maddy to know that he's fucking Cassie. Not because he's scared of how she's going to react, but because she has that tape. And he gets on her back and he knows that Maddy is manipulative and she's vindictive and she don't give a shit. So that's why he probably want to get on her bad side, because he's scared she's going to say something. She's going to say something about that tape. And then she got to bring down Jules, and she likes Jules, so it's kind of a double take. She better have some good revenge in this season. Sam better give us the plate, the food, the cup, and the silverware, and the whole entire table. He better give us the whole dining room. Like, I hope that Maddy eats that bitch up. We see Rue gets inside these rich people's houses and like fucking laying with the dog, and then steals money and jewelry, hides under the bed. They come back, they find her. She's on the fucking run. Her leg is practically broken. Honey out here hobbling and shit, but she outran the cops. We see her at Lori's house, and Lori's like talking to her about whatever the fuck. And Lori is basically a psychopath. Like, she is in depth a psychopath. She doesn't get angry. She's just kind of like stealthy and very much like, this is what we're gonna do today. Like, very monotone voice. And I got scared for Rue. I felt like, oh, she's giving her a bath. But when I saw that morphine, I was like, oh, she finna drug this bitch up. And when she kept sticking her with the needle, I was like, oh my gosh, she finna drug this bitch. I really thought Rue was finna get sex trafficked. I was like, they finna sex traffic her. She finna end up in the Illuminati. Like, they finna take her. They finna take Rue, child. And then, you know what's funny? So she woke up, assessed her situation, and the first place her ass went was to the drug. You know how Lori has like the lock door in her house where all her drugs are at? That's the first place Rue went. Like, bitch, she just drugged your ass. You're in a house full of guns and a psychopath, and the first thing you go to is the drug room? You're in there because of the drugs. Now you got... I said, this chick is crazy. And then when that guy got up, I was like, oh, girl, she better get her ass out that window. And then when she jumped down, how she not break her ankles? Bitch, beside me. And we see her running more and more, and then the episode ends with Rue's mother at the table, and the door opens, and she's like, Rue, and the camera's cut off, so we don't know who came in the house, if it was Rue. I don't think it was Rue. It probably was like the cops, or maybe it was Jules or something like that. People say it wasn't the best episode. People are doing too much. It was more exciting. Good episode. I can't wait for next week. He better bring his neck, teeth, and butt to this next episode. I want to see Cal, because I want to follow up to that story. I want to see what's going to happen with Maddy and Cassie. And I want to see Lexi and Fez. That's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for commenting and watching my other videos and subscribing to me. This is really, people watch me. I'm shocked. Just to let you guys know, if you want to follow any of my social medias, it'll be in the description box below. If you want to follow my Goodreads to see what I've read, that's in the description box below. Your girl has read 10 books so far. Your girls are out here reading. Your girl's a reading machine. You know what I'm sure. If you want to follow my book channel where I talk about everything book related, you can go follow me there. I have not uploaded there in 2 months, but I will be uploading a video this week. I'll be talking about all the books that I read in January, and I'll be also uploading a video where I'm talking about a particular book series that I read. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and deuces.
Kat, what the fuck is your problem? You're being a bad friend now. You are a bad friend to me, and this whole new personality is seriously unlikable. World Store! Why? Because I won't sit and listen to you bitch and moan about your psychotic, abusive boyfriend who you've literally broken up with 1,000 times. It was literally the lowest point in my life.